Well, like I said, the first time I saw him on the basketball court and the way he moved, I knew he was athletic for his size, and that really stood out. And then here in the weight room, we do our plyometric boxes, and to see the way he would jump and he could move, that just kind of sets him apart. You're right, there's big kids out there, but especially when he's 16, 17 years old, does he have the body control? And I think, his size at 6'5", 290, the way he moves is what makes him an elite prospect. And I know he was excited with our new offense. The previous staff ran a lot of power football, so he did a lot of double teaming. But we use him a lot to pull, which really emphasizes his athletic ability. And you get to see how special of a talent he really is.
Where does he rank with guys you've coached, just in terms of natural ability? And how good is he?
He's clearly number one. Now, I coached at Findlay High School for 13 years, which is a Division I program. And we've sent some kids on to the next level, and kids like Ben Roethlisberger playing in the NFL. But as far as lineman, he's clearly the best. I've coached a lot of good kids, but what separated him was his mix of size and athletic ability.
Roethlisberger, was he before that? Before your time?
I was there.
I lose track of it now. He's been in the league for a while.
That kind of explains my age. But yeah, I was at Findlay when Ben was there. Actually, my first year was his freshman year. So.
Okay, so what did you remember that's interesting about, is there a dynamic, and I know quarterbacks are different, but is there a dynamic of an athlete like that you can tell is special regardless of position? I know you have to be a leader in certain things, but this...
as a coach, you see a lot of things, but I think it's not necessarily the whole package, but it's kind of some of the little things. And I'll never forget, he's a sophomore. We're working on some pocket presence type stuff that, a lot of high school kids, they panic, they roll out, they want to get out of the pocket. And first time he steps up, and one of our receivers runs the wrong route, runs a post, about 40 yards downfield, he puts it right on the money. And you just sit there, and that play, you knew this kid's a little bit different. And obviously it progressed as he got older, but just...
Does Gavin ever do anything like that? Not throw the ball, but, does he do things that's wow, this kid gets it?
Yeah, it's
harder
like
to
you said, it's different with the lineman, but... just seeing his combination of size and athletic ability, the way he moved, was what really was kind of the aha moment with him. We got out there that first summer doing some football stuff. He had a really good stance. He's really balanced, and his fire out, his technique has been, for a big kid as he is at 6'5", 280 at the time. You kind of question is he going to play upright? Is he going to have knee bend? Is he going to be explosive? But right away you could tell his technique was really sound. He was athletic, and that whole combination, not necessarily one play stood out, but to see the way he could move with his size was really what stood out to me.
Now, this is a smaller school, a smaller city, a smaller program.
Right.
And he's going to a large city, the largest college football program with the most attention. Maybe even just me being here, this is new for you guys, to a certain extent over the course of the past year. What do you tell him about just what's ahead for him?
We've talked. One good thing about him, and it starts with home, is he's very grounded. He's very driven. He's got a purpose to him that I don't think it's going to be too much, the big limelight, because he wants to excel, he wants to exceed, he wants to get better. And I think part of it's going to keep him down the path that he needs to be on. So I don't think it's going to be too big, and he's embracing it. He wants to be good. He wants to succeed at the next level. And being part of the Buckeyes and Ohio State, and having a chance to play for Coach Meyer and Coach Warner, in the best program in the country right now, is something I think that's going to keep him driven and on the right path.